Hello right bags, it's PLAYSGAMES. Welcome back to another Access show. Today we're taking a look at Terraria and Portal Knights, both published by 505 Games. What's been going on with the updates for them? If you don't know, Terraria is meant to be having 1.3 update. The 1.3 update has actually been going for 2 years. It hit PC 2 years ago. So why am I doing a news video about an update that has only just hit in consoles, maybe now after 2 years? Well, it's quite substantial. The update is more than just what was added to the game 2 years ago. The update overhauls Terraria completely and pretty much makes it the exact same Terraria you play on PC. This is important for in the future. They do plan to update the game still, and they want to make sure all the platforms are on the same level. No more porting it completely or trying to, jiggle things. Whatever comes to PC should hopefully be coming to console very much sooner. If you thought Ark Survival Evolved were bad updates, you have no idea what it's really like for other games, other fans. Terraria have been previously really bad at communicating with their fans. They've gone many months without info and letting people know what's going on. Considering they've got 20 million sales and a vast majority of them sales are actually through console as well, it has been a pretty piss poor show. Now, I've spoke about this in depth in the past, so I'm not going to go into it again, but the update was meant to come Q3. And if you don't know, Q3 ended at the end of September, so now it's October. Where is the update? Well, as you could have guessed, there's another delay. Greetings Terrarians, understandably we've been getting a lot of questions regarding the upcoming console release of 1.3 and wanting to provide an update. Currently are working through the final issues bug list from Relogic and Pipeworks Q&A, as well as any final bits that we need to resolve for Sony and Microsoft certification submission. Parallel to that, we are putting the final touches on optimization and performance for split screen multiplayer. It has been a challenge getting the authentic PC experience to feel just right at this important format, but we are nearly done there. Keep in mind, for a game of this scale, we need to ensure that the game is properly screened by Q&A prior to us submitting the update for certification. We don't want to rush and sacrifice quality for the sake of getting it out sooner. We're hoping to be able to submit certification in the next few weeks, although there's a good chance this will take a bit longer. That said, we can definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully this should give you a bit of idea where the team's currently at. We hope to have additional information with a more solidified date soon. We just need to see how things progress on the final list before we can do so. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Thanks to the Terraria team at Pipeworks. Pipeworks took over the actual porting of 1.3. It is substantial. 1.3 does have a lot of things added to it, but it's more about how it's being made exactly the same as PC, or as much as you can using a controller. Pipeworks have been a little bit more communicative in talking about stuff that goes on with their game, but they still have fallen short in giving people correct information in the right spaces. Yes, they have updated that on the forum site, but unless you knew where to look or exactly what to type in, you would never find it. They really should do stuff like put something on the splash page of Terraria. It doesn't take that much to put something on the start menu that the update is coming. This update is really important as well because of what the future holds. Console will be kept up to date alongside PC. PC is about to get another update which will allow lots of sorts of things. Mostly bug fixes and issues like that have come from certain development changes they've had. But we are meant to be getting a unlimited mode. You're meant to be getting a free mode where you can just do what you want. You'll have as many unlimited blocks as you want. You won't need mods for that. And that surprisingly is something that has taken this long to actually implement. Not to mention all sorts of things like, 4K support, etc. So this was the last update they received on PC. It did include 4K support. It did include a lot more optimizations. So 1.36 is due any time soon. So why am I covering it? I like Terraria, I really like Terraria. I've not had the heart to play it though until I knew we was getting a brand new update. It adds a bunch of new stuff as well, like bosses and all sorts of encounters. And Terraria is just massively popular, it really is still. 20 million sales, like I said. So I'm really looking forward to the update when it bloody finally hits. Judging by what they've said there, considering they've only just updated that information a few days ago, I would say we're probably not going to get the update until the end of October. It does seem weird how they're talking about submitting it for, a big certification process when it's meant to be just an update. It sounds almost like that, submitting a brand new game. So hopefully people, if you've been there waiting desperately for Terraria, or if you know nothing about waiting for it but you're just looking forward to playing some new stuff, then it should be coming hopefully this month. So on to Portal Knights. published by 505 Games as well. It's a obviously open world sandbox voxel game, very similar actually to Minecraft and Terraria. It takes some of the best elements from both of them games and combines it. They are getting flat lands. It might not seem like such a big deal, but building is obviously a big part of games like these, and they're adding the ability that you can open up a brand new islands that will be completely flat. So that is coming in the next few weeks. So how does it all work? Well, you are going to have to regenerate your universe, but don't worry, your islands you've already unlocked will still be there. According to the developers, these islands will be available via an in-game merchant who will also offer unlimited amounts of different building blocks for building. Now, I did ask whether or not this is going to be free or real currency. I really hope it's not actual proper currency. When you think about other games that obviously Portal Knights has taken heavy inspiration from, like Minecraft and Terraria, they both have modes where you can build or you can use bricks unlimited. Now Terraria, that is a thing that's only just being added in now, but it is something in their plans. They're not charging any extra for it. So I really hope it isn't a case of actually charging people for unlimited play. It's all part of their update of 1.2. As you can see, they've reworked some of the lands. Now, it's been a while since I played Portal Knights, I have to admit. Initially, I did enjoy the game. I thought it was pretty interesting. And once you get out of the first few levels, it opens up quite a bit, and the variation of enemies and worlds. It's good to see that they are actually working on more of the worlds, though, to make them a little bit more even unique. And definitely sprucing up what is actually there. They do look like they're adding events like Halloween themed events as well, which is pretty good. It just keeps a game like this going. And just to show the strength and depth of building and what goes on, you can see some fantastic structures. It does remind me of the early Minecraft days, before it got oversaturated and maybe just a bit overdone. These islands won't have any mobs on them whatsoever, so it means you can build and not have to worry about getting attacked, which I kind of think they should have some ability. Maybe place spawners that will actually make monsters come along. Maybe you want to build yourself like a mini arena, or you want to test yourself against monsters by making it harder. That's what I would like to have seen. Or just open up a proper creative mode in the actual game. Don't panic though, you're not going to lose any progress you've already made, any worlds you've already saved, any ones you've explored, you will still have them, and your character will not be deleted either. Your character progression will be saved. So it's going into certification at the moment. It should be due hopefully in the next few days really if it passes. Otherwise you're looking at maybe early start of next week when this update actually hits. Of course it will be going to PC, but it has been coming to console fairly soon, within a few days, maybe a week at tops. So expect it to hit console very soon. So there we go, a little update on Terraria and Portal Knights, both published by 505 Games. It's really pretty crap news about Terraria. I mean, 2.5 years. It's such a long time for a game to not get an update compared to other platforms like the PC getting it. But fingers crossed, hopefully it will mean in the future there won't be any less updates. And people are wondering why people care 6 years later after the game's come out. The game is still massively popular, that is why. The idea of having a big substantial update like this, and the idea of having PC updates and console updates in tune with each other, will be a massive thing for most people wanting to get back into Terraria. So this has been an Access show. I'm JadePlaysGames, as ever, for all information about your favourite games, my games that I like playing. Make sure you've got notifications turned on, and I'll be back for more information about Terraria and Portal Knights as and when it hits. Until then, laters!